As your artwork evolves, you may decide to make some adjustment to the color and maybe even add a few effects. Under the Adjustment menu, you can edit colors, blur your images, add a glow, and so much more. My artwork is made up in multiple layers. Each image is on its own layer. Something to remember when you're making adjustments. You can only adjust one layer at a time. There are a few ways to adjust color. The one I most often use is hue, saturation, and brightness. You can adjust 3 things at one time. With the majority of adjustment, you have the option to adjust the complete layer, or use your pencil to adjust a specific area. We are going to look at adjusting complete layers. So if I tap on layer, you can see I can instantly make changes to my color by using the hue slider. Then I can make further adjustment using the saturation slider. Now that we have looked at a couple of classics, let's take a look at a couple of surprisingly cool adjustments that definitely have wow factor. The first adjustment I am going to make is called Bloom. I have selected my layer, go under Adjustments, and select Bloom. Now I have a top slider that again I can slide to adjust, and then I have bottom navigation slider settings. So let's make an adjustment at the top first and adjust it. And as I go across, you can see that there is a glow that is happening on that flower of bloom. And then I can adjust the transition of it, the size of it, and the burn. This is definitely something you can adjust and play with to get it to where you like it. Okay, now let's take a look at the Gaussian blur. I have created a layer at the bottom of my layers as a drop shadow, and right now it has a really hard edge on it. If I go up under my adjustments and select Gaussian blur and layer, I can adjust how soft that blur is. So at the top, I can slide from left to right to adjust the blur, and you can see in real time that adjustment that is being made. I can make it almost really go away, or I can make it a nice soft blur, which gives me a nice soft drop shadow adjusted a little bit more. We are going to select the layer, go up under Adjustments, and go down to Halftone and select Halftone and the layer. Now again, the top is the Adjustments slider, and the bottom gives us the option to do it full color, screen, print, or newspaper. So the first thing I am going to do is take that slider and slide it across, so I can visually see how extreme that dot pattern can be. So to the left, it gets just very small. And as I scroll over to the right, the dot pattern gets really big. And then I can play with what it looks like in full color. Screen print, which gives me a lot of contrast, and a newspaper, which gives me a black and white quality to it. So this is something extremely fun and playful. There are so many more effects to explore, so check them all out and see what works best for you.